Hello, welcome to Sun, Moon, Star Tarot. My name is Gina. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. These next 12 bell sounds are to align us and to bless this reading. This is going to be a reading for new moon in Taurus, calling in your soulmate / twin flame. This is for any sign. The format is going to be 2 shadow attributes that you need to work through, and then how to open your head and the heart up to this relationship, and then advice, which is pre-pulled, and as well as the shadow and the headspace, heart space. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So on the bottom of the deck here, we do have 7 of Wands, and this talks about struggle and the need to have determination. So perhaps you have had some disappointments in the past and you're like, can I even find love? But you're just needing to persevere through. And then we do have disillusionment here for the shadow attribute. So it's just like you're not a part of yourself, whether this be consciously or subconsciously, you don't really believe that you can even find love. And then we do have escapism or escapist. And this is someone who basically, bottom of the deck still, someone who just uses things as a way to like get away from reality. And I'm seeing 2 cardinals, red cardinals, so that may be significant to you. Anyways, I'm getting that you're using, like, you don't use this relationship as a way to escape your growth and how you feel really. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get into the shadow attributes. So the first one we have is non-action. So this is Spirit saying if you want something, you need to take action to get it. I mean, good things come to those who wait, but there's also a masculine side to things, which is focused, action-based. And then there is a feminine side to things where it is more passive and receptive. So you need to also still be receptive because there is some water here, but you're also needing to transform into someone who takes action towards what they want. And then we do have pitiful here. So this is someone who just is, I don't want to say like full of excuses, but someone who just likes pity and self-pity, like, oh. It's kind of like this disillusionment card here, and even the 7 of Wands energy, to where it's like, you're like, can I even do this? And like, you just, like, you sit in self-pity basically, and that's never a good thing. So those are your 2 shadow attributes that you are needing to work through in order to find this divine connection. So you can't see it, but I have them up. So we have, again, pitiful and non-action are the things you need to work through. But next question is how to open up your head space / heart space to receive this relationship. So we have the High Priestess. And I was just talking about the feminine energy. So perhaps you just really don't believe that you can receive this connection. And this is Spirit saying you have everything you need inside of you now. And even this escapism energy is coming back in too with this card. So you are needing to use your inner divine wisdom to even discern whether someone is for you or not. And then to like discern what action steps you should take in order to find the perfect partnership. I'm going to go ahead and like flip all the rest over. We have Knight of Wands here. That's an action-oriented card again. And then we have 8 of Wands, things coming in swiftly for you. Then we do have King of Cups reversed here. So it's like you needing that emotional maturity before you can even call in this relationship, and perhaps that maturity looks like you taking action, because we do have 2 Wands cards, and Wands are about spirit. Knight of Wands especially is about someone who takes rapid action towards their goals in order to accomplish it. And 8 of Wands are things happening swiftly for you. So we have the 8 of Wands here, and then we have the 7 of Wands here, and then we do have the Ace of Coins here, or Ace of Pentacles, but we also have 6 of Wands. So there's a lot of spirit in you. You might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or you have that in prominent in your chart. However, there's a lot of fire coming out. So, or perhaps you are calling in a fire sign or someone with fire prominent in their chart. Then we have clarifying High Priestess. You have a Page of Wands, guys. And I said immaturity, developing yourself into someone who likes to take action, and to someone who likes to not pursue, but just who takes inspired action from a place of non-attachment is what I'm getting. And you knowing, like using your inner wisdom again with this High Priestess, using your inner wisdom to know like when something is like aligned with you and when something is not aligned with you. Not even like taking the action and then following through by using your wisdom to like discern what is for you and what is not for you. Wow, we have the Ten of Cups here. Beautiful. So taking action towards true love. Beautiful. Then we have King of Swords. So you might be an air sign or be calling in an air sign, and that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And finally, we have the Knight of Swords. So some fear is present in your heart, and that is causing you to have not that maturity that you're needing to call in this relationship. So Spirit is asking you to drop the fear from your heart and turn this King of Cups right side up to where you can receive the love that is meant for you. And to be able to do that, you're needing to just take the action steps, but also from a place of non-attachment. It's just what I'm getting strongly with these beautiful cards that are here. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify each position with the Mystic Moon Oracle. Alright, Spirit, please clarify across. They like dumped all of this out. I'm like, no. Please clarify across, please. More succinctly. They're like, it's cute. I like it. You know. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we have, that's 2. This one popped out. We have self-worth. So you're needing to develop your self-worth into more of a mature place. And this is coming in over the Page of Wands. Pages, they have the spirit and they have the drive, but they still lack the maturity that is needed to make those succinct, sound decisions. So your spirit is wanting to develop into someone who has a greater sense of self-worth. And even you can display your self-worth by taking inspired action here. And then we do have here. Okay, we have balancing the scales. I heard Libra with this card. So you may have Libra in your chart somewhere. Like I said, just coming into that emotional balance to where you are in the place to take inspired action. Like again, this non-action card keeps kind of popping up here. And again, this is what it looks like. The Spirit is wanting you to take inspired action, but just from a place of non-attachment into where it's like you're even and you're balanced, and you know that when something feels right versus when you're trying to make something fit for you. All right, nothing else popped out. Like I figured it wouldn't. I'm going to cut the deck a couple times here. All right, and choose from the top. So we have big dreams. So this person, when you find them, perhaps you're dreaming about this person in a 5D, or perhaps they will help aid you in following your dreams. So this person is, whoever you're calling in next, is going to be a part of your life path, is what I'm getting. And they're asking you to not be objective about what you want and to not settle for less. Excuse me. Ooh. And then we do have union. Beautiful. So it's like your soul is craving union. I just heard craving. And if you ever heard Crave You by Giselle, look up that song. That's how they're feeling about you. And yeah, I mean, this is beautiful. This is your soul is wanting to come into union with your counterpart. And you do this by dropping the fear and gaining this emotion and maturity that is needed at this time. Bottom of the deck here, we do have ascending. And I did say this person is going to be a part of your spirit, your journey. And so this can even be a part of your spiritual journey as well. So whomever you're calling in, they're like, have this beautiful golden aura around them. And you're just needing to match that frequency. And then we do have barrier. Yeah, makes sense because of this emotion, like this Knight of Swords here. And this King of Cups reverse. And then we do have Muse. I said this person, I didn't say this, but this person is going to inspire you as well. Abandon and vibrations, all about raising your vibrations and letting go of this abandoned energy that is present here. Commitment coming in. when something else comes to conclusion. Your self-limiting beliefs, deceptions that you keep telling yourself. And I said, know the nature of all the offers you get as well. So just using discernment when you are interacting with people. But yeah, commitment is coming in for you. You're just needing to like align yourself with it basically, and you need to match the frequency of that, of what you want. And that looks like you changing your thought patterns, changing your feelings, changing your emotions towards how you think about this unmanifested state of things, basically. And if this doesn't make any sense, just leave a comment down below, and I will happily explain to you what I am trying to convey. But anyways, I'm gonna first pull some twin flame messages. So these are messages from your divine counterpart, okay? Soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. These are messages from your divine counterpart. And these cards usually fly out. So we'll see if they fly out today too. All right, so just one message for each, you know. Yeah, some flew. It's 5 of them. I'll take it. All right, and then the bottom of the deck here is, I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. And so I think this is like spirit coming in and saying, get clear about your feelings and get clear about what you want. And then clarity begets clarity. So the more clear you are about what you want, the more clear that spirit can like basically give you what you want, you know? So here we do have you inspire me, and we have the Muse card, and I talked about how this person is going to inspire you and inspire your big dreams here. So beautiful. You inspire me. And then we have no other compares to you. And then we do have balance in the scales here, which is a little bit about comparison, you know? So beautiful how like synchronistic this reading has been so far. Big dreams. You are an angel. So yes, I was talking about how your frequency has to be high. Angels have such a pure essence. And that is the essence that you're needing to embody. Someone who is free and floating by themselves, and when they like get the relationship that they want, it like just fuses light with light. Is like the image that I'm getting. Is like light fusing with more light to create more light, basically. And then we have, maybe we're just too different. And that is that fear coming back in again from this position. And then this last card, my heart is telling me just do it. So if you're struggling with taking action, now is the time to take action towards what you want. All right, and then your overall advice. You have one card from here, 5th chakra. And this is the chakra of communication, Vishuddha. So communication is going to come in for you. You're just needing to open yourself up to that. And opening up your throat chakra looks like communicating your truth. And it's about being authentic to your own self, no matter what, all right? And then we do have breathe. Beautiful. So just like taking a deep breaths and connecting with your breath and just realizing that everything is perfect, even now, without your divine counterpart. And we do have co-create. The universe is willing to co-create with you. So will you co-create with the universe? Will you allow this person to come in and co-create with you? Will you take action towards this co-creation? And we do have last, milk and honey. So nothing but great things are in store for you, basically. Like I said, it's just you reaching out, you like reaching for the rainbow is what I just heard. So like reaching down into the depths of your soul about what it is that you want, getting clear and embodying that frequency, and you cannot help but attract light into your life. And then we do have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So this is spirit coming in saying, do not judge yourself for where you are. Be happy with where you are at and still want for more. And know that everyone has their path. So your path may involve self-indulging or excuses, you know, or sometimes being a little bit forceful, but that's just you kind of coming in and refining yourself. And Vishuddha is a chakra of refinement as well, so that's beautiful that synchronicity came in just now. And yeah. We have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So you may be needing to let something go from your life right now that you are clinging to, and know that this ending is just a perceived ending. Nothing can never end. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, just transferred. So there you have it. And then we have this, I can't pronounce any of these, so don't judge me. Lion-headed, old age brings wisdom and fierce certainty. So you may be calling in someone who is a little bit older than you are, or you may be needing to embody that energy to where you are fierce and you are confident and and you are sure and you don't have like any attachment. You're just like someone who marches to the beat of their own drum and allows the wind to carry them where they will. But at the end of the day, you're taking inspired action, which is a big thing here, apparently. And then we have God of prosperity and wealth. Wish others wealth and happiness. Yours will come too. So you may be around people who have what you want. And this is spirit coming and saying you can have what you want too. Simply wish others well around you and realize that people around you succeeding means that you are succeeding too. People around you having the relationships that you want means that you have the relationship that you desire too. It is simply bringing yourself in alignment with that. And alignment looks like, again, having your thoughts, emotions, and feelings all in the same place and lined up with what you want. And then lastly, when stuck in anger, cultivate compassion. And this is Kuan Yin, and she is the goddess of compassion. So you're needing to have compassion for yourself, for others at this time, but mainly for yourself. And just don't be too hard on yourself. Like, don't beat yourself up. If this takes months, if this takes years, if this takes days, if this takes weeks, doesn't matter. Your journey is your journey, all right? So thank you so much for watching. If this resonated, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tell me which part down below really got to you. And I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.